Hello. Welcome to Table Fables. My name is Michael. I'm the Game Master, joined with Chris and Colin and...
You who shall not be named.
Yes.
If
you're new
shall
here,
not be named.
We are an interactive tabletop game show. We're playing Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And if you guys will refer to D&D Begone, I mean Foundry,
Yes.
we can get started tonight. A few quick notes. We are going to have, some opportunities throughout the stream where you guys can chime into the chat. Now, that might look like anything from... We might ask for some NPC names. And don't worry, if we don't use them today, we will use them in the future. 100 words or less. Give us what the NPC's name would be and a little bit about them.
It's a long name.
Oh, not a 100-word name. Just a name and then about 100 words or less of who this person would be.
100-word name challenge accepted.
There's also going to be some opportunities where you could maybe earn the heroes some hero points, or trigger some random encounters, or who knows. Fun things. If you've never played Pathfinder, I would highly encourage you to check it out, because it's great. It's so much better than... I'm not going to say it.
Other system?
That's unfair. It's a great system.
Yeah.
It does things better than some other systems, especially systems that we've played before.
Yeah.
That's all I'll say.
You know what also makes it better? It's open gaming license.
Yeah, that's a good one. And their upcoming one.
Oh,
Hey.
I mean,
Yeah.
it's open gaming license.
You know, the orc.
Redemption
So-
arc.
Redemption or?
Please use a keyframe frequency of 4 seconds or less. Well, YouTube, it's too late now. Sorry.
I'll do what I
Let
want.
us know in the chat if it's wonky. It shouldn't be. I checked it. It looked fine. Check out our YouTube channel if you want to find the previous streams of our previous episodes. And we've started to trickle out some content on playing Pathfinder. The last video that I uploaded for us is on how you can get more crits. You want more crits? Play Pathfinder. It's that
true.
easy.
And it does go both ways. It's both critical failures and critical successes.
Yes.
But there are
No.
more crits.
You have a much better chance in Pathfinder of getting a critical success than you would ever in D&D or other games because of collaborative play and how you build your character. You have so many options, so many feats every time you level up. We're not on Twitch. We're only on YouTube now. Sorry. I should mention that, yeah. So, without wasting any more time, last time we gathered, you guys were on your way into the great city of Morinhell. In the crowd and in the hustle and bustle, the two of you lost sight of your traveling companion, Hugh.
Yep.
He disappeared. You guys had your own adventure helping the city guard figure out how some people kept getting murdered. You you kept seeing yourself in the crowd. And lo and behold, you had found a creature called a doppelganger, who through reasoning and some free therapy, you convinced murder is not good. But maybe you could go be a town's guard or a soldier or something. And so that's what he did. What?
You sound like you're on the other end of a room, and I sound like I'm right on it.
Weird.
You want one?
They're tasty.
Chris, talk.
Yes, I can talk. I am saying words.
Well, is that any better?
We'll see in a second.
Okay.
I just heard
It's a
myself.
little delayed. Sorry. When I did the sound check, it sounded fine.
Yours is good.
So you intervened with this guy's life, and on your way back to the Dragon's Pickle, which is a local staple, and it's the tavern that's been around for a while. That you learned used to be a brothel. You stopped at a notice board. And there was a sketch of somebody that looked an awful lot like Hugh. Wanted for mass destruction in the kingdom of Rulux. With a reward, alive, for 1 million gold. Hugh. You guys have been running for your lives from this magical fire that has erupted in the forest.
Mm-hmm.
You're in a huge crowd of people coming out of the city trying to see what's going on. We're gonna... What's your perception modifier?
My perception modifier. Give me a minute, because it's been a minute.
It's the big number on the left.
+7. It's wisdom, and I'm an expert.
You see somebody in front of you. Human man looks to be looking right at you.
Humans.
So you have a mustache?
Sure.
What's wrong with this kind of mic? I can't just like whisper
And
down
then
get away with it anymore.
The lights go out. You feel a crack on the back of your head and a searing pain, and then nothing.
Mommy.
Waves swell gently on the brackish sea that flows beneath the city that is a bridge of Morinhelm. A crispness has set into the night air, as the sun has finally set over the lands of Agios. All 3 of the moons are out tonight, casting soft shadows over the streets around Flea and Elfandor. Hugh, you feel gentle waves and the unmistakable up and down motion of a boat in the water. You hear rowing as your senses start to come back to you.
Me.
A little bit of a ringing in your ear. What do you do as you start to come to?
Oh, well,
Your hands are bound.
yeah, I knew that. I remembered that part. Well, I start to feel around as I'm coming back to my senses, and I want to make sure that my pistol's still where it's always, usually where it usually is.
Make a clinch check.
Okay.
No. I mean, in a rated PG fashion, where is that? Refresh my memory.
In between my buttocks.
Oh, okay.
I don't think from what I could tell, I don't think my pants had ever been removed, so.
So, yeah, it's not there. I rolled a natural 20 for them to have searched you.
We're gonna go to court over that.
Thoroughly.
Well, and you're... Yeah.
Can I hear any noises?
You hear of the water passing by, and you hear some grumbling. Whoa, I don't know, $1 million gold's worth all this trouble.
I have a hood on, right? I can't see where I'm at.
You're not gagged or like
Right.
You just have something over your head. Yeah. Dude.
I want to feel around where they have me. Are my feet free or are they bound too?
Your feet are not bound, no.
I just want to feel around. Do they have me caged up?
No, you're just laying in a boat, it feels like. What's your perception modifier? 7?
7.
Yeah, It feels like a rowboat, like a big rowboat. You kind of feel around. You notice there's a nail sticking up out of a board, kind of right around you. You feel like you're tucked up under a seat, like that would be going across the rowboat where they would be sitting to. And they kind of just have you thrown in there, and
I'm gonna slowly. I know where that nail's at, right?
It's right in front of you.
I want to slowly inch up towards it and try to start rubbing the bounds of my hands on that nail. Tell me it's good, baby.
I don't know who it's good for, but
Tell me it's good. What does that say?
20 and 20.
We're unlocked, baby.
20, so that's gonna be. Okay, yeah. You start to just slowly rub that against the nail.
I'm pretty good at that. Rubbing on things.
Your bind breaks free.
Well, I don't.
Pretty quietly.
Yep. I don't immediately. Oh, everything I do is quiet.
Shoots a gun in a school.
Hey, only one guy.
A magical
heard.
fantasy school.
Only one
Yes,
man
let's be
heard
clear.
that. Only one man heard that. And he's magic. I'm not going to give away that my hands are unbound at this moment, so I just keep them back where they're at. But I want to lean. Oh, damn! I can't see.
Sorry, Austin, LCG, for our bot being a little aggressive.
Oh.
I'll see if I can fix that. Apparently, somebody's chewing gum and they can hear it.
I was
on the
gonna say
microphone.
your mic's still coming through pretty.
It's me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's coming through like ASMR.
Oh, you like that? Okay. I want to lift up my blindfold just so I can see.
Mm-hmm.
And I would like to stealthily look around the area to see where I'm at.
Okay. Sorry, I was trying to keep the bot from being like, hey, don't send long messages.
Yeah.
I have +7.
Mm-hmm. You do have a 7. Okay, yeah. You kind of start to peek back a little bit and you see feet.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of feet?
Boots. Not
With the fur.
Boots. Can I tell where I'm at? I mean, I've got my
You're
eyes
in a
open
boat.
at this point.
Yeah,
Well, I'm in it or on top.
You were in a
I'm
boat.
in the bottom.
It's like a big rowboat, yeah.
Right.
And they've like thrown you in underneath one of the seats. Kind of in the middle.
Okay, but a rowboat doesn't. There's only one level to a rowboat. Just like I'm talking, like there's no deck above us, right? It's open air.
Like a bench above your head.
Yeah, there's like benches across that
Okay.
you would sit on to row.
Yeah.
And you're
Can I
underneath
see
one of those.
where I'm at? Like in the water? Like is there land around?
It looks like you're underneath the city. There are these huge, they're kind of like these towering archways that come up out of the water.
Yep.
And you are in one of these tunnels that
Yep.
probably goes, it's probably a half mile or longer.
Yep.
Across the city. Based on the flow of the water, what are your
How close am I to
What's
the
your
nearest
nature?
piece of land?
not too close. Your nature doesn't seem to be too bad. So I'll how about you make me a nature check there. You're not trained in this, but I'll still let you do it. That's not too bad. 12. That's okay.
It's
But we're
water.
playing Pathfinder.
You are in water.
Yep.
There's
Uh-huh.
lots of it around you.
Yep.
You're made of some of it.
Okay.
You're underneath the city. That's about as much as you can tell. I want you Hold on, I've got to make one other.
I'd like to aid.
If only.
Oh, it looks like there's a boat there carrying.
Okay, yep, you're still.
This far
It still
from
seems
shore.
like they haven't noticed that you're looking around a little bit from underneath this bench. You hear, just barely, kind of a whooshing sound.
Sound like water?
Whoosh.
A whoosh.
A whoosh.
Like
Coming
a
from,
shore.
like, under the water.
They're about to meet a submarine.
Well, how, like, are we directly underneath this city? Like, are we to one side or another? I gotta know.
You're in a tunnel.
Yeah. Are we in the middle of that tunnel or towards one end of that tunnel?
From your perspective,
It's gonna change what I do.
From your perspective, you can't see yet. You can't get your, like, if you get your head that high
Right.
above the bench, they're gonna see
Okay.
that you're moving.
A whooshing.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna hang out for a little bit longer. We're gonna investigate the whooshing, and then I might have a plan.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my folds back on and act like I'm bound up and sleeping.
Give me an acrobatics check.
Might get someone to knock you out again if you're making that sort of noise.
The boat is suddenly rammed from
15.
below.
My
And you're
favorite.
able to just quick enough grab the sides of the boat to keep from flying out. You hear one person of the you're not exactly sure how many people, but you hear one person go flying out of the boat and sploosh into the water. And you kind of hear a panic of, "Oi, what was that? Well, I don't know.
There's two more.
And they're also 0% worried about their
Oi, Dane, you all right out there? I think so. Wait, there's something in the water.
I love the Australian dwarves. It's great.
There's something in the water.
Is there a paddle near me that I could reach? I'm gonna take my blindfold off at this point. It ain't going back on, boys.
Yeah, you can use the seek action here.
Okay.
And would you like to spend your first hero point of the day?
Yes. Would I like to use my second hero
No,
point of
you've
the
only
day?
got one so far. Hold on.
Would any of you like to donate a hero
yes,
point to Hugh?
you pick up. You see a paddle laying there that this
Okay.
guy would have dropped.
Yep.
And also, as you kind of peek up to look at this, off in the distance, like just probably 10 feet from the boat, you see the guy who has been launched.
Right.
And you see this come up out of the water. My music stopped. Where'd it go?
This is supposed to be playing.
No, I never plugged it up. I should have, though.
Wasted opportunity.
I know, we just need a HDMI cable.
I can set that up if I need to.
Sure.
Great.
That way I don't have to turn my computer around.
Yeah.
Down to check something else. Well, that side of the deal has the action.
Man, can I? While they're doing that, let me pause for a minute. I'm not gonna lie, I was so close. If you told me we were to one side of this tunnel or the other, dude, I was gonna stand up, take my hood off, and be like, "Deuces," and just
jump.
plunk into the water.
Well,
However, I don't know how long I can hold my breath, so
what's your swim speed?
Oh,
slow.
if they have
We sink.
breath holding like.
It might be fine. I might just be walking on the.
dense you are.
Yeah, and how deep it is.
How
And
dense you are. I had to unmute myself after I finished doing that. Yeah. I mean, if it's anything like holding your breath in 5e, then you can probably do it for a while.
Well, it's related to your Constitution modifier.
Yeah, I was trying to look that up. because I haven't looked it up in Pathfinder yet.
For a one-time offer, you can purchase a hero point. So anyway, you there's this creature, or you see this dude out there. And it appears that I just want to loop this. It appears that there is movement in the water around him, and then you just hear a yelp.
Does it disappear, I'm guessing?
And you see a creature leap out of the water and grab him by his head and pull him under.
All right.
And it looks something like... Not like that.
Back. Yeah, there you
Looks a little something sinister.
go. And it looks... Drumroll, please.
It's not a good place to do this.
Looks like that.
Oh.
Kind of looks like a giant seal, but with more teeth and scarier.
All right, I'm going to pop up and I'm going to be like, all right, fellas. Unless you two want to die, which one of you has my gun? Z. And I'm going to grab the paddle and I want to take a swing at the one that's closest to the edge of this boat to try to knock him off.
Sure. This is just going to be a simple weapon.
Is that an attack of opportunity? Can I swing before I say that?
Pathfinder
That would not be an attack of opportunity.
I think that makes way more sense.
Make an unarmed strike for me.
Unarmed, I got the paddle.
Yeah, but I don't want to have to improvise the stats for that.
Yeah, true.
You can hold your breath longer than that.
I mean, depends on if
Oh,
you're with
baby.
gear on and trying to
25.
Oh yeah, that's gonna hit.
Do I crit?
Yeah, that's a crit. These guys are just wearing normal clothes.
They start at 25 seconds.
Usually don't wear armor on a boat.
It's pretty good.
You know why?
Because then you sink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're just wearing clothes. Commoner clothes to blend in with the crowd. So yeah, you crack him. Go ahead and roll that critical damage.
We'll see that crit, baby. 2.
Is that critted?
Yes. I rolled a 1.
Oh no.
It's just multiplied by 2.
You...
More crits, baby. Pathfinder.
You did crit. You did twice
I
the
did.
damage you would have done.
I did.
Yeah.
Well, the main thing was I wanted to knock him into the water.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'll say that you can try to use that as
I guess it could have been a
a
push.
shove.
Yeah.
So make an athletics check.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Athletics?
You also don't necessarily die when
Yikes.
you're
Not
out of
good
breath.
for
You
me.
become unconscious, and then you start dying.
That's terrible.
If you crit fail, you
So it's going to be fortitude against their
no, it fails
fortitude.
to
What was the?
What
What
did
did you
you
get?
A 5?
Total?
A 5?
Yeah, that's
I don't have any modifiers for that. I
you-
do for acrobatics.
that is a fail.
Mm-hmm. Am I going in the water?
Can you swim?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that you can swim.
Mm-hmm.
No, but thankfully you didn't critically fail because
Okay.
otherwise you would have lost your balance, fallen, and you would have landed prone. So
Sad.
that's 2 of your 3 actions.
Okay. Can I seek an action?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to find my gun. You know what? Let's try the shove once again.
Okay. It's going to be an athletics check once again. Click. What's that?
An 8.
Man.
I saw the 20 pop up for a minute and I was like, oh, yes.
An 8 is still not going to do it. So,
Okay.
we're going to be in a simple initiative.
How do I not knock him out with a crit? With a paddle?
You didn't. Wait, hold on. Actually, you're using a weapon. Well, technically, kind of.
Improvise.
You can add.
I'm sorry, if I'm swinging at somebody with a wooden paddle that's meant for a rowboat, you're out.
Bonk.
Yeah.
If it's not,
It was
if it's not very
just, I
fast.
hit him right here.
I mean, if you had hit him 9 more times, he'd probably be dead. So I think that's
I
a pretty
didn't-
decent hit.
The plan is, I don't want him to be dead. I just want to knock one in the
Right.
water where the other one is so scared that while the one I just knocked in the water is getting eaten by this thing, me and the other guy are going to paddle off, and he's going to tell me where my guns are.
I was more remarking that a hit that beats a tenth of your life out of you would probably knock you out of a boat.
Yeah.
Fortitude.
Doesn't how rocky the boat was.
It's right here.
So his fortitude DC is a 16. Which is
What?
you have to meet.
He's that strong?
Well, that's just his fortitude.
He ain't got that much will to live if they're coming to kidnap me.
Plus, that's not.
Little old
fortitude
me?
is your,
I'm kidding.
you know, it's your constitution. And he has a +6. Which means you have to get a 16.
Well, it's a sad day. It's a bad day.
So we're gonna do a simple initiative here of
The difference between Hugh and them is they want Hugh alive.
I'll do it. What that is, I don't know yet.
simple initiative. Okay, so we'll say that the guy in the water was ahead of you, who's now has gone and vanished. You're next. So you're second, and then third, fourth.
Okay.
Okay. So the guy that you just whacked is next.
Okay.
He looks utterly panicked, and he is also holding an oar, and he's just gonna try to bop you on the head with it.
You ever played teams whack-a-mole against someone
Whack
where
you.
you're the mole?
I'm just imagining 2 dwarves in a rowboat taking turns beating each other with the oars. Just
15?
thwack.
I didn't say he's a dwarf.
Does not.
He
I thought you said that whenever we
he
were
hits
there.
you, but just nothing.
Matrix. Yeah, come on, buddy.
We gotta get out of this together.
Well, you better start rowing. And second off, first, where's my guns? Who are you?
I'm Brom. That's Kevin, and that was Dane.
Brom, where are my guns?
We're gonna have you make a seek as a free action. I'm gonna allow you to do a seek. It's motive here. And you know,
Real estate. We're in a tiny rowboat. They gotta be close. I need somebody to subscribe to the YouTube channel so Hugh can get another hero point.
okay. So for sense motive, oh, okay. Well, I think my dice tray is a little crooked here.
I don't think that's the issue.
I'm gonna.
Hit the we'll be right back button.
See, look.
Quick, hit the we'll be right back
There's
button.
no helping it. It doesn't matter. I rolled an 8 in my dice. It's just bad roll.
Why don't
Yeah.
I get the roll for these?
Well, these are hidden rolls
That's another 8. See, it's not
Okay.
going anywhere.
because you don't know what you don't know. But that your character doesn't know what it doesn't know. But that also equals Cameron
big
does
is
not
Well,
know.
it's
How
you wouldn't know
big-
if the guns are actually in the boat. You would just know that you can't
Can
find
I
them in the
not,
boat.
when I stood up to whack this guy at this point, we've already talked when he's like, hey, let's not do that. There's a shark creature. I can't see around, and if there's not a satchel or something.
Hold on. Don't get ahead of me. Don't get ahead of me.
There's a
They got any,
satchel.
they got any games on this boat?
You got games on your boat?
Yeah. 'Cause we're about to play one, and that's who's going off last.
This would be a great time. This would be a great time for my sink or swim coin. There you go.
I just
have that
start
one
rocking
today.
the boat real hard back and forth.
Okay. So you When you do sense motive, you are essentially going up against the deception of another person, right? And so, which is charisma, and then where? Okay.
It's not lying if they don't know.
I think it's
Well,
lying good.
Yeah, you
Or, well,
critically succeed on this
What?
because as you say this, I rolled a natural one.
That
You
means
s-
I can't roll bad,
You say this,
no matter what.
and you see his eyes
Also-
dart to a bag that's kind of between the two of you,
All right.
and then he looks back up. I don't want no trouble here. And then he's gonna try to shove you with the thing to like knock you down.
Okay, that's fine. While I was doing that, I said, "Hey, I thought you what? Truce. Start rowing."
Put your hand in the bag and just pull it.
What's your fortitude?
Just from the back.
Ribs.
where's in the bag? And just.
It just says plus
Just
7.
bag and all.
17.
Sure.
Yeah, you would put it.
Expert.
Yeah. It would be
That'd be a
so you just put 10 in front, like add that to 10,
Oh, okay.
and that
Yep.
gives you what the
A
DC
bag
for
of
Yeah,
it.
flour or
17.
something.
Okay, yeah, no, he once again critically fails, and he is now prone as he goes to
Great.
shove you, and you are just so rooted in this boat that he just bounds off, and he is now laying backwards, prone, unable to really move.
This is next guy's turn.
Yep,
I'm gonna point at him and say, "Hey, if you don't
he's
want
on the other side of you, but yeah,
like
point
this.
at me. Yeah, but point at me.
Hey, if you don't want to end up like your buddy there, you're gonna turn around and start rowing, and get us away from this creature. Or you're gonna end up like him, or worse, end up like your buddy. I think you called him Dane. Hope he ain't in relation to Mr. Cook, but Dane out there.
Oh no, make an intimidation check.
I figured it was coming.
He wishes he had your chance. You should take it.
Intimidation. It's got a -1.
Very important question. What do you want me to tell
16.
your family?
What do you want me to tell your family?
All right, just don't hurt me anymore. And he sits down and starts rowing.
I'm gonna grab my guns.
Okay, yeah. There, you open this bag and you see a rolled up piece of parchment, and you see your gun.
All right.
You see the hammer gun and your clan pistol.
I'm gonna make sure they're loaded,
Yeah.
cocked and ready to go.
Yeah.
And while they're rowing me, is this creature chasing us?
No, but you just see a bunch of like kind of bubbles and turbulence in the water, and they're rowing with a
Fast.
swift.
Yeah.
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 You
What's
weren't
the
too
parchment
far
say?
from being past the tunnel,
Okay.
and you see kind of the open sea ahead, and then off, kind of to the right, you see like a dock landing, kind of thing. That would probably, there's a bunch of stairs. Like it looks like it might take you back up to the top.
What does the parchment say?
You unroll it, and you see a sketch of a dwarf with a beard, and you see wanted for mass destruction in the kingdom of Rulux, 1 million gold, alive.
High crimes against the crown and mass destruction on a mass.
Where did you guys find this? I'm talking to them.
We were given it as a bounty.
You really think this looks like me?
Yeah,
The correct answer is no.
yeah.
This isn't me. This is my cousin, my evil cousin.
Make a deception check. I'll let you roll that public.
Oh, baby, it's an 18.
I rolled a 4 on the die. Oh, I suppose that tracks. You know, everybody's got their cousin, right?
Dwarves
Yeah,
look
my-
like, you know.
This is going just how I planned it.
The other one, hold on. The other one, though.
Yeah, roll twice. There's two of them. What did
You know, I used to work in a stable. And what you're spouting out smells worse than what the horses would put down.
We'll keep rowing. You boys ever thought about becoming pirates?
No.
Well,
Got a nice job here.
they say it's $1 million gold for my cousin. However, we can make
Yeah,
a lot
your
more than $1 million
cousin.
gold
Would you
on the
blow
open seas.
up? Would you blow up back there?
What do you mean?
Season a rowboat.
Oh, you know what I mean.
I didn't blow up anything.
Well, and I'm not rowing a boat because you've got guns pointed at me.
I would like to shoot the one that doesn't believe me.
Just a little bit. Just shoot him just a little bit.
Yeah, just it's like lower body.
You could
Like,
also
I
just,
want
like,
it
you
to
could also
hurt.
just like shoot into the water and feel like
No. I want.
Okay. Make an attack roll.
I would like to assist.
No.
Can I aid?
Welcome to the darkness.
Listen
Oh,
to
boy.
me, fat lord. I don't know why that's what came to mind, but it did.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Is that? I bet that does. I bet that might hurt. I bet it might be rolling critical.
Uh-huh. Yep. This is where you would declare to me that you don't want it to be a lethal hit.
Not non-lethal, please, because I think that might kill him.
Want to non-lethally
So-
shoot this guy for a warning.
So yeah, you would have to shoot not him, because that is more than his hit points.
Shoot through the first guy into him.
We'll just. Oh, not
They
me.
can share the damage.
We'll just have it. We'll double it and give it to the next person. I was waiting on my time. We won't aim at him. Can I just say I aim right past his head?
Sure. Yeah. Your hammer gun echoes out. He snaps to. Look, we'll just drop you off over here, and we'll be on our way.
No, we're gonna drop me off where I want to be dropped off. And also, like I said before, y'all ever thought about becoming pirates?
No.
You sure about that?
I used to be one. I used to be a privateer.
Oh,
So he.
why'd you quit?
Thinking.
Quitter.
Terrible life balance, mate.
Oh, life. You got a kid?
Yeah.
You got a family?
Do you?
Yeah. No.
No, because you blew up half Rubik's, didn't you?
Nope.
Hmm.
That was my cousin. He
Rome, he doesn't have a cousin. It was him. Oh. You got me. Look, just tell us where should we drop you and put you.
Listen, how about you just start circling next to, over there near the shoreline. You just keep going. And don't turn around.
We'll just drop you here and then we can
Nope.
keep going.
Nope.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm. I will fire this gun again.
They kind of look at each other just past you. And one of them, they wink at each other.
It only takes 2 people to move a boat.
Uh,
I hear one person actually. Depends on the size of the boat.
they suddenly lurch the boat sideways and then back, trying to capsize it.
Okay.
All
Well, joke's on them. Because I'm just going to jump off.
right,
They're like,
you're in the
rocket,
water.
You're like, woo.
Now they've got an overturned Bert to
Yep.
deal with.
Yep. Have fun.
And
I'm taking the boat with me.
and
I'm.
an evil.
Oh,
when
they flipped it over, so
Yeah.
the boat is now,
and now there's a
and you're in the water.
large splashing thing that looks like a large.
Would you say they could see me at the moment?
No.
I would like to go down as far as possible, start swimming towards the shoreline.
Well, they can't. They're under the boat now. The boat has flipped over.
Oh.
How do we
But it is still moving.
Great. I want to go
Okay.
If they're going with the shore, I'm going to the shore.
Okay. Yeah, they're kind of going off to the left.
Yeah.
To the right, there was like a set of stairs that kind of like came down. There was like a little fishing dock right there
Okay.
where you can scamper your way up.
What do I have on me? I got anything explosive on me?
As you kind of climb up on the dock too, you see a dark shadow moving through the water towards them.
Great.
As
Have
you
fun.
begin to ascend these stairs, you hear a muffled scream from underneath, like a boat that's flipped over on top of somebody, and then the whole boat disappears under the water.
Is that my familiar?
No, it's not.
Can I go befriend that thing? That seems handy.
It's just a hungry sea monster.
certainly try.
Can I
You
put
can
my
try.
hand on top of the water and try to telepathically communicate it like I've seen him do?
Your
Woo
hand's
woo
just
wee
getting
woo
really
why
wet.
we shall. Woo woo wee woo why we shall.
Your hand's just getting really moist.
Is this the alternative start
Okay.
to Free Willy?
It's the alternative end to free will.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, this is the other.
Yeah. So where do we go from here? There's some stairs you start ascending.
Well, I'd like to. I have everything on me that I had, right?
Yeah.
I haven't checked myself, see if anything's missing.
Everything feels like it's there. Your glass eye is a little
Wonky.
twisted, but
Like to pull up my hood over my head and where people can't really see my face, and make my way back to where were we staying? The Pickle?
no, you have no idea.
Oh boy.
Um.
I'm gonna go find the nearest bar.
Okay. Yeah. You make your way up. It's
Is that current
nighttime.
HP real?
I don't know what is your current.
Yeah, I'm dead. Not really. but-
9.
Okay.
You
I would have thought I got some back when I took that long forced nap
no.
where they dug around in my pants and found my clan pistol.
You make your way into the city. It's pretty quiet. It's nighttime. It has started to snow. You see some guards walking by. You could ask them.
Nope.
No, just past.
Wait, can I time out real here? If you'd have let me, I would have had those two boys. We'd have become pirates. I don't know if I'd ever seen these two
think he
fellas
knows.
again. It would have been two separate campaigns. I mean, with one, you know how people can trade a penny, from a penny to like a new car? I would have went from a dinghy to
a proper
a
pirate
galley.
ship. Yeah.
Give me a week.
This I feel like is now gonna have to happen.
Anyways, I'm just saying if that's where my mind was going. I said, you guys ever
So if
thought
any of
about
you have a
becoming
dinghy,
pirates?
we're going to be trying to trade it in for a galley in real life at some point
Yes.
over the next week.
What I'm hearing is you
Yeah.
drop out of school and become a pirate.
Yeah, why not? What sounds so bad about that?
Would Hugh be less apprehensive of talking to someone shady to ask where to get a drink?
Oh no,
No.
we're down with the shade.
Okay. Yeah. So some guards are walking by. Hugh kind of pulls his hood a little closer. But you see like some street vendors that look a little less
Yeah.
than savory.
Yeah.
Kind of like they would flip open a trench coat and be like, "You want to buy some spells?"
I mean,
Just kind of eyeballing you as you walk, getting closer.
Would one of you happen to know where I can grab a drink around here? Maybe a place to stay.
Are you trying to be noticed or unnoticed?
Which one would you recommend?
The less nice, the better for me. Less traffic of.
So let's go with the unnoticed.
You're in luck. The original dragon's pickle is in this town.
The pickle.
The original. It's quite a treat. I've lived around here long enough to have remembered the original dragon's pickle, but long gone are those days.
Where I'm from, we usually call those dickles.
Dragon's pickle, I see.
I hate it. I hate it.
We point me to the dragon's
For a
pickle.
cool copper, of course, I can point you that way.
My good sir, why don't you take yourself 1 gold and let me? What is he selling? I'll take a
It's got
couple.
like an assortment of teas and some items that say magic that are clearly just
Right. I'll
from
take
his
the
grandma's
teas.
house. Okay.
It's just gallium,
Thanks.
and I try to just.
Yeah, you'll
Melts
go
in your hand.
down, and then once you hit the main street, you're gonna take a left and a right and a left and a right, and then you're kind of gonna zigzag through an alley, and then you'll see the sign. You can't miss it.
Hey, before I leave you, have you ever thought about becoming a pirate?
My mother is sick, you see,
Uh-huh.
and I sell these wares to take care of her.
What is she sick with?
The ick.
Well, I hope she feels better, sir. Good day. I should have said, what is she down with?
I thought he was saying his mom is.
Yeah, so you're able to find the dragon's pickle just fine. His directions were spot on, and it seems a little haggard. It seems a little it has seen better days. And in fact, let's see. Planks of wood, covers, smashed windows, and several buckets are placed around the interior to catch stray drips of water and things as you open the door to walk in. It's pretty busy and pretty loud. You can try to sneak in, and you probably wouldn't be seen. You do see 2 familiar faces sitting at a table close to the fire.
Is it the 2 guys from the water?
No, it's
Oh.
Flea and
They had a deed for a pirate ship in front of them.
Elthander.
I would like to go over there, and
Elthander,
You're
how
also
on
soaking wet.
I know.
Elthander, how are we ever
I
gonna?
was going to ask the barkeep. I didn't.
gosh.
Before you said that, I was gonna be like,
How
can
are
I
we
get a
ever gonna
room?
find you? All we got is this stinking. All we got is this stupid. What is this? A bounty? We found a bounty for him. We're not gonna find him anywhere around here. He done been took.
Maybe if we find a short, smelly, drunk person here who likes guns, we might
Hey,
be able to replace him
barkeep.
at the school. So what?
Can I get a room?
We're not gonna find anybody that knows the ins and outs of that school as well as he did.
It's a pretty grizzled looking dwarf.
That's. I'm not sure if we need to worry about it.
Gorse. What kind of room you looking for here?
One that could sleep 3.
There's just one of you.
I've got friends.
All right. Well, it's silver per night. Includes breakfast. Can't remember the voice that I did last time.
I don't remember either. I don't remember talking
You
to the
weren't
barkeeper.
here last time.
Oh, you guys talked to
It
the
was just the
barkeeper?
2 of them.
You never made it here. You were took.
Yeah.
I was took.
So you're
That's
just
okay.
role playing, not knowing what happened.
Sure. Just one
Method
one
acting.
silver. I'd offer you up our royal suite, but some folks already claimed that for the evening.
Who's that?
Those fellows over there.
Oh, those 2 weird ones? Okay.
The elf.
I'm
and
just
the-
gonna pay him his 1 silver and make my way over towards them.
Okay. Would you like? Well, before you were able to, would you like anything?
A beer.
Sure.
And do you have any hair dye?
That's not the strangest question I've had today. I've got some beets.
Yeah, give me those.
All right. And would you like more of
He
a
hands you a
dwarvish
mixtape.
ale or an elven mead, or perhaps would you like
about this
the dragon's
than
pickle?
any other spot?
I would like a nice big cup of the dickle.
The pickle.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right. I'll bring it over to you.
Is that?
Hmm?
Whatever's the strongest.
Yes, 3 copper.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. And the silver, remember?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Well, you've already paid me that.
Yeah,
So.
yeah, yeah.
Sure, I'll bring it on over to you.
Oh. Gonna take that long?
He pulls out this mug that is like handcrafted wood in the shape like.
No, don't.
We've already been here. It's okay.
Oh, okay.
The handle's a pickle.
I don't like the way you put your hands out like that.
The handle is a
Okay,
pickle.
thank you.
It's a very nice mug. All right, just make sure you bring this back, or I'll have to charge you for it, right?
Aye, aye,
And he
Captain.
starts to work on it and hands it over.
You know where to find me with those 2 weirdos over there.
Of course.
All right, I'm gonna make my way over
What's the
towards
barkeep
them.
to think his deal is?
You
What?
Never mind.
you guys are deep in conversation.
Uh-huh.
In heads or tails?
Heads.
Okay, you hear heavy wet footsteps, kind of about 5 feet away. But Elthanor, you don't.
We're not gonna. Whoever's making the squid coming.
And it's you.
It's just me.
Hugh, why do you sound like a gelatinous cube?
Because I just went for a little swim earlier with my 2 former associates.
So wait, we thought you were took. Were you not took?
Oh, I was. Yeah.
You were took by your associates?
Are you from of
No. Well, they're dead. I did not
Did
kill
you?
them.
Okay.
Hugh,
And I show you the bounty very subtly.
Yeah.
would these associates have anything to do with this piece of paper here?
I think so.
Did they assist you in what I can only assume was a crime against the country?
No.
I'm very confused.
The barkeep comes over.
I roll up the paper.
His name, by the way, is Landar Barrel Chest.
Yeah.
And he
have
has a
his
whole
name.
sack
I have it.
of beets.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, here you go.
Thank you.
Sets them down. Sees you rolling up a piece of parchment. Oh, you're writing today.
Yeah, something like that. I'm a student at Everlag University, and they were helping me check some of the
Oh.
notes.
Yes, you told me. You sounded a little bit different earlier.
Yeah,
earlier,
that
though.
it happens. It's something with it's something weird.
I'm sorry.
Alright.
He's still learning to read and write. You know.
Oh,
I
that's
also
all
work
right.
there.
You'll get there eventually. You'll get there eventually. Don't never give up on your dreams.
Hey, it's
Because you never know. Someday you might walk into a brothel and the person will say, "Hey, this place is for sale," and then you say, "Oh, I'm going to buy that. I'm going to turn it into a tavern." And here I am.
so. What I mean, okay. Would you say what would that be? Reconstruction? Would you say reconstruction is a? I'm taking a poll. Would you say reconstruction is a form of transmutation?
I don't know what.
Renovation,
I think-
a form of transmutation.
I don't know what.
think-
Fermentation, a form of transmutation.
Yes.
Fermentation,
Oh, yeah.
definitely.
I'm writing my thesis
Fermentation.
on the theories of transmutation.
Restoration
More-
is a form of transmutation.
Look,
Hear me
you've
out.
lost me. I don't even know what
Sir,
transmutation.
I'm so sorry. I think we're going to retire to our rooms.
Oh, all right.
You got your own room set up already?
No, I need to go to your room.
Oh, okay.
In the deluxe.
Well, he just kind of backs away with this puzzled look on his face, like, "Oh, all right. I've no.
Yes, we're together, but not
See-
like that.
See you in the morning, then.
Thanks, Landar.
You work.
Bye, Mr. Barrel Chest. Thank you.
He walks away.
So if I can, now he's gone. If
Hey,
I
we
can
need to
ask,
go to the
what in the
room.
world?
We need to go to the
We'll okay. We'll go. We'll make.
No,
it
let
right.
me talk about that.
We're going to talk. We'll talk about this real quick.
Make our way.
Yes.
We strangely, like in as weird a way as we could try to casually go, but you know it clearly looks terrible.
The Pink Panther theme
Yes.
is playing.
Yes.
We're all like overly casually walking up, and then this is a going up the stairs.
I'm
behind
trying
me.
to do it stealthily, okay?
Oh, okay, okay.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Super disadvantage.
wee-wah.
That was a whole room of perception checks, actually.
Whoa, what is going on there?
Somebody pick orange.
I'll have orange.
Orange, bronze, or copper.
Bronze.
Okay,
What do I get?
copper.
There's only 3 kinds that he's got.
What's your stealth modifier?
7.
7.
Even in the squeaky boots.
Okay.
I was gonna say.
And yours?
It's, sorry, wrong page. There we go. 6.
6?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, and yours?
A 4.
A 4. Okay, so
But I am trained in it.
you know, it'll be great. You guys walk upstairs. You walk to your rooms.
Great.
You succeed by walking up the stairs.
Well, once we make it to the door, I'd like to look around before closing it.
These things are heavy. Make a
Anyone watching
perception check.
Yeah.
Just to make sure I'm not followed, you know. Because at this point, I don't know who's looking for me.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like there was a gunshot and then an overturned
Yeah.
boat that then got eaten by a monster, and then now this dude's walking around wet all the time.
I can't see that.
It's a shame that I can't,
You
like,
can't see what?
Why is it not rolling?
it's a shame that I'm risking, that I'd be risking
It's public. Like, what's going
bad
on here?
things to just, like, poof, you're dry.
Oh no!
What?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
That's,
Nothing at all.
What's so funny?
oh,
With your perception check of a 9, you don't see anything as you
No.
shut the door.
How did you see that?
What? I can see all of your rolls.
I don't even see it.
It's in the chat.
I
oh, I can see your perception check in the chat.
Are you on Safari? No. Oh, you're on that. I don't know. Refresh it.
rolled it like 5 times.
Oh, I see lots of them. Yeah, scroll
Yeah.
over the bottom.
11, 26, and
What?
9.
That's what I see.
That was the first one was 9
11.
plus
First
7.
one.
Oh no, sorry, that's
No,
what
that
the
was
7.
that was after the 7.
That
go
was a
with
terrible
the,
rolls.
Let's go with the middle one. Anyways, I get in there, shut the door. Obviously, I don't see much.
Mm-hmm.
I turn around and say, "Hey, fellas, listen. Before we talk about this, I'm gonna need some help. We're gonna have to dye my beard and hair.
Well, do you have any? Why?
Well, beats.
But you're bald in the picture.
Wait,
no hair.
really?
Yeah, just a beard.
I have hair though, right? No.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, you got hair right. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Do you? You look like you got hair right now. So I'm just
I do
confused.
have
If
hair
you
right
already got the hair and you weren't bald before, why do you feel like you got to dye your
True,
hair
they
now?
do think it's me. Maybe I should do something to change my eye color.
But they figured out who you were, regardless of the hair.
If you shave the beard and then dye the hair, you'll have like fully flipped it.
Listen, fellas,
Have you ever seen a shaved dwarf?
I'm being framed for an explosion.
Why would they think that you tried to kill a bunch of people?
Why?
Yes.
Well, it wasn't a try. It did kill a lot of people.
Right. Why
Let's
did they
just say
So, for context here, you would, Hugh would really know this because this is where he's from.
yeah.
The continent of Rulux used to be one continuous place, and in the middle it was like kind of a thinner strip of land. Well, that doesn't exist anymore as ocean because the entire, like an entire square mile of land, it was blown up.
Yeah.
Like nuke underground.
Sank. Yeah. And now there's a tunnel that has been bored underneath. And how long has
Tunnel.
Hugh been in Exos? A couple of years? I don't know.
Oh, yeah, probably 4 years, 5
Okay, yeah.
years.
Yeah, in the last 5 years, they've bored a tunnel connecting the two pieces of the continent back together.
You say it like that's big. Like you say continent. But like, then you said 1 square mile.
But
It was a
it's
couple of mining tunnels, okay?
I'm following. But
caused a chain reaction. That's really
Yeah.
what happened.
Do I know any? Would I?
Let's just say it
Would we
wasn't
know any
on
of this?
it's
purpose.
like you did this thing.
It wasn't just me, trust
How-
me. It
how
was a
long-
pretty
Wait, what? But so
How-
there was a conspiracy and you were part of it.
new.
How long ago did this
Is
happen?
he lying?
About 5 years ago.
Would I have been around to hear about this?
Hugh, make a deception check, or whatever you.
What?
Add your appropriate deception or what sort of was it? Oh wait,
Diplomacy.
there's not a. Yeah, I was thinking.
it would be diplomacy.
Would I have been around to know or hear about this? I know you would have.
No.
Oh yeah, no, I'm old.
I mean, if you're trying to, you get this, you get a sense that he is not 100% being forthright with you.
Deceived.
Yeah, but you don't know exactly what he's trying to mislead you with because I rolled a 4 for you.
Gotcha.
So
I barely
I rolled
won.
a 4 too. However,
-1. Yeah. Sorry. Continue.
let's. I was experimenting with some explosives while we were digging mines. You know, it's what we do as a people. I don't know if you know much about our kind. We're really great at digging holes. And, you know, I may have dug a real big one accidentally with,
Thermobaric shovel.
Kaboom!
yeah, boy, let me tell you, I didn't think I was ever going to get my hearing back.
And so this is high crimes for what reason?
Well, you can't
Destruction
just
on a
blow
massive
up
scale,
like
crimes
a whole
against the
strip of
crown.
land.
One for high crimes against the crown and destruction on a massive scale. That's what the
High
Yeah.
crimes against the crown is the one I'm most concerned about.
That part I don't know about.
Harboring.
That part I personally don't know about.
is it a crime?
I'm sure it's because a lot of people were hurt and or killed because of. I had no idea about these two chemical things that you put them together and it made it bigger, and then that set off a whole chain reaction of stuff in the other mines. I don't know. Maybe because it separated the whole continent, flooded a mile of great ore mines.
The key explosion was a mile, but the amount of land that sunk into the ocean was probably 100 miles wide. It was all mining land.
Sidebar, I thought it was underground
Yeah, it was
in my
underground.
mind.
That you thought it was?
Yeah.
It was, and that's what caused it to. It was a mining tunnel,
Subsided
Yeah.
into
and
the
it
ocean.
Okay.
caused a chain
But
reaction.
now it's just filled with water.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
Just a
And it's
chasm.
probably shut, so it's filled with dirt.
Listen, I don't know why they call it high crime against the crown. I have no beef with them.
That's not how crimes work all the time.
Your
Ju-
Honor.
Just because you're not upset with them doesn't mean, like, if you go in and you steal from somebody, you don't have a beef with them, but then you leave with their stuff and they don't have a beef with you, where for you it was just profit.
It wasn't profit.
This is a hypothetical scenario. This being that you don't have beef with them, but you did like blow up apparently 100 miles of their property. Sorry, we should be speaking much quieter.
You should be helping me
I
down
would
right
I would
here.
open there. Yes.
He says
I'm
you should
hiding.
be helping me dye your hair, and I just immediately start squashing beats and just rubbing them.
Elthandor,
running.
you
I'm,
open the-
I'm hiding.
You open the door and you see a familiar set of glowing blue eyes looking back at you.
Rowan?
Hello. I've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Normally they're really good about that.
Hello. I've been looking for you. I assume the three of you are all here, and he tries to push the door open. And it's Roland.
Okay, I would, it gives like just a couple of inches, and then he sees like 1 foot go behind door. Yes.
Just enough to see, like, you frantically rubbing beats on his head.
while you're trying to hide.
And I give that like, this is what I'm dealing with look for a second, and I'm like, yeah, and I'm
I've
trying
been
to
sent
dispute
by
that.
Headmaster Everlight to discuss matters with you. Please let me through the door.
Sure thing. And I like, I'm obscuring as much of the inside of the room from the outside of the room as possible, while still like
He
letting him like
this hulking human like raises you, but you're like in his chest as he like comes by. He smells quite nice, kind of like a nice whiskey oak smell.
I wish that was me.
He scoots around and you're able to shut the door, and he just sits down on the closest chair. And this room is not bad. In a place this kind of run down, it's definitely
Does
like
it have a fire? Can I
Yeah,
also
there's a
want to dry
fireplace.
my clothes off.
he
just gonna go
sits
straight
down
in.
and
Yep, your hair is getting changed colors, and you're just changing.
so they finally found you, huh, Hugh?
How do you know about that?
Oh, Everlight told me.
Oh,
Of course he knows. It's fine.
yeah, of course. He always knows.
Probably just magic.
Wish he'd give me one of those bands too. Roland.
Well, that is why I'm here. One of our contacts in the city has gone quiet. Not heard from him in 2 days.
In this city?
Yes.
Oh, I can imagine that.
Is it?
Yeah, but
Did you throw them off the boat or something?
No,
Is that one? Of the,
they fell off the boat.
Is that one of the contacts? It was one of your previous associates, perhaps?
Well,
one of the people.
They
that
weren't
we were looking
associates.
for?
They were my kidnappers.
Null Booth is the,
And they were trying to
the
get
person who's
rich.
gone missing. His name is Nullbooth Lexburn.
What's he
In-
look
I
like?
know LB.
Nulbooth Lexburn. Nullbooth is a goblin. He is a good friend. He's the lead archivist at the Mordenhell Library. And we have not heard from him in many of a day.
Hopefully, it definitely wasn't one of the guys who tried to kidnap me. Cause can this goblin swim?
I don't know. He's a goblin. Goblins
Okay.
can swim.
Well, these other ones really couldn't.
They were humans. The people,
I know.
your captives.
There are goblins on the inside.
He's
I'm making
gone
a
missing.
sick joke about the
Um,
being able to swim.
I can give my regards to Everlight that people are causing trouble for you. Maybe he can help.
Tell him
But
it would be helpful. You know what else would be helpful? One of those bands.
can you even do magic?
Does that
Want me
help
to
us
find
do
out?
magic?
Yes.
Well, yeah, I know. Or, yeah, well, like it goes off whenever there's magic
It
nearby. but I
also
didn't-
lets you do magic.
I've forgotten about that.
It
We
lets you
don't
do the
know if
thing.
he can do magic. His magic hasn't been around since you're less than 100 years old.
I'm older than 100.
You're older than 100 years
No,
old?
you're 80. You're like 80-ish. You're the equivalent of a 40-year-old, weren't you? Yeah,
Is
you're
that
like
80?
80 or 90.
Old enough.
He could be magic and wouldn't even know. Well, I guess he wouldn't be magic if he wasn't magic, but you know what I mean.
Look, in the
Anyways,
morning, get rested up,
Yep.
and then you go to Nullbooth's house. His house is also he lives inside the library.
Are you gonna stay with us?
Lived.
No,
Yes.
I have to go back.
Oh.
That forest is still on fire.
See,
Did you
What
burn
did you
that one
guys
down
do?
too?
Okay, so we didn't. Honestly, we didn't even do anything.
That's true.
We did not set the forest on. To be fair, we did not set the forest on fire.
well, yeah, he is correct.
In the same way that wizards of the Knot Coast of the
coastal
beach
wizards?
are not charging $30 for D&D Beyond.
Definitely.
Roland, do you know what's out there in that forest?
Roland.
What's out there?
Gigantic crystals.
Yeah, something like this.
They're made of.
They're made of
Bring
magic.
out
That's what he
the
tells-
small pieces that we had.
I was about to say, we
Condensed
have
magic.
pieces of it.
Oh, I definitely. snuck
Yeah, I
pieces.
have
What's
some
the
too.
term for it?
That was my whole thing about when they
I
were
believe
showing
it was magic incarnate.
He
Yeah,
puts
magic incarnate.
he puts his wristband over and it immediately starts to go crazy, flashing colors.
Yeah, see,
Sorry,
we wouldn't have to
arcane
do this.
incarnate.
Interesting.
Arcane incarnate.
Arcane.
This is a very good report. I will take this back as well to the university.
Don't give them all of it.
We'd like to keep some of it.
Oh no, you can keep it. It's fine.
Oh, cool. yeah.
Okay, great.
Here's a piece just in case Everlight needs to look over it
I'm sure they.
and
He
figure
tucks it in
out.
his front
And
pocket.
there's certainly more where that came from if it didn't all explode.
I don't remember how it actually exploded.
Do me a favor. Sorry, I just saw a person's face at the window.
Mm-hmm.
Do me a favor. Please try to blow less stuff up. Less destruction, less
We are.
unaliving
to-
people if possible. And perhaps we shall,
I mean, we didn't blow up anything.
Of the three of us, I'm the only one that has yet to actually blow something up.
Good for you.
I wish he would. I'm kind of.
Do that.
My back's getting a little sore from carrying all the explosive people, being things up, all sorts
Well,
of stuff.
it seems to me like you just left them underground anyway, so.
Well,
I'm sensing some internal tension here, so I'm going to go. He stands up.
we didn't exactly save the dwarves in the forest either, so.
I'm checking my wrist to see
They
if
were
he has
fine. They
magic
came
to
with
sense
us.
that.
They made it here with us.
I'm going to see myself out, but remember, Goblin is missing. Also, there was something else I was supposed to remember to tell you. Hold on. Perhaps something like if you want to name an NPC, drop that in the comments.
Mm-hmm.
And also, be on the lookout for more artifacts. And when you make your way back to the university after you have found Nullbooth, these crystals are not a surprise because they've been popping up in the mountains above the university as well.
Also, something else that might be of importance. So you sent us down into the basement to find a
Yes.
student.
Yes.
He and our black-eyed friend.
Casimir.
Yes. They both said something really weird about a mother or something like that, and then jumped into a dark portal. And then we ran.
What
for our lives.
exactly was said about the mother?
Something about the Queen Mother. She said, "You can call me Mother." And then I have
no,
poop is a
no.
form of transmutation.
False.
It says
was the name of that man
dark.
again?
Oh, here I remember this. They said the darkness is coming back. We will be
Nullbooth?
back. Mother will
One
not
is
be
missing?
happy. The magic will be ours. And then Gareth said something like, "I was called to Mother, blah blah blah," and then like jumped to some sort of black portal or something.
This is not good.
And then,
I didn't think it was gonna be right.
and then we ran for our lives through a sewer.
This all makes much more sense why that whole wing of the school is gone now. It collapsed. Just
I mean, got this on
the Dark Mother is essentially the whole reason magic is no longer working. It is why Headmaster Everlight and a group of very wise people decided, for the time being, magic must be restricted here in our world. It is her fault. She is what you would say is like a pseudo deity. She wants to be a god, but is just the kind of a demon devil type nasty lady. Yes. That's all I know. I've probably told you too much. I didn't tell you
Thank you,
anything.
Roland. That was
No, I didn't tell you
concise
anything.
and clear answer.
I
think
didn't
we've
tell
been
you
getting
anything.
from the school. I mean, our employers.
Also,
Thank you.
I didn't tell you. His voice gets like a whole octave deeper. I didn't tell you anything.
Where do you think the Dark Lady was about 40 years ago?
Why?
On June 10th.
40 years ago?
I'm just kidding.
Oh boy, what did you do now? Well,
he's wondering if he was framed by some dark monster instead of actually having blown stuff up.
Yeah, Roland, have you ever had to hide a fugitive in plain sight? How do you go about doing that?
He said he was going to help me. Mr. Everlight was going to.
definitely don't shave your hair. Don't do anything obvious.
Getting purple hair.
So you mean just you don't like the look? My hair's currently half dyed.
It's beet red.
It's
yeah.
like blotchy,
Yeah.
covered in beet hair color.
Just wash it a whole lot. Maybe once your fire dies down, take the charcoal and clean real well. And I would maybe get some different glasses. Change up the shape of your face.
What if I just take him off?
Can you see anything like that?
One of his eyes is glass. Yeah.
I can see one. I can
change
see
up the
something.
shape.
I might have to.
That
put the
would be my
glasses away.
suggestion. And get some sleep. You look like crap, but especially you two. You look like crap.
Yeah, don't.
Yes.
Yeah, it feels like it.
Yes. Not only do we have to charge through most of a sewer, but on the other side of it, before the whole explosion happened, you probably noticed this. We didn't spend 3 days underground. It was this. We haven't slept since we had left to find our old classmate.
3 days ago?
Yes. So something between the mother that seemed to happen at the time that we were. By the time we saw to the stars, we could tell that enough time had passed that we were all.
This gives me the willies.
Weeded
That's
out.
not normal.
Yes.
Yeah, we somehow, and you might be familiar with this, time jumped like 3 days.
I don't know how. That's just not my field of study.
I mean, in the large part, times pass at 1 second per second. So I don't think there's not a whole lot of
That-
to study it.
That may not be entirely true. But,
This is outside my area of expertise. I'm sorry.
yeah, we have like 3 days of missing. It was like, boom, darkness happened. We came out of the sewer after like a couple hours, and somehow 3 days had passed, which we found out hours after that.
What I can tell you, in my lifetimes, something I've noticed is losing time is never a good thing.
Did you all just assume we were dead?
No. He taps his wrist.
Okay.
We would know if you were dead.
Oh, that's good. Well, what about Hugh?
If you're dead, he's probably dead too.
Well, what if he's dead and we're not?
Then you're
If
definitely
you'll have to
dead.
tell him.
I'm not gonna argue
dead,
with
you've
you.
been dead for weeks.
Well, that is a fair point. Next time you're back at the university, we give you a bracelet, okay? You no longer feel left out.
Can I hug? Hugh's gonna run up
He's
and hug
just
him.
like. I mean,
You're still not wearing.
he's
you're
over
still
twice as
not
tall
wearing
as you.
clothes.
So he's just like, there. Okay, well. Farewell.
Sorry.
I'm going to go now. That was uncomfortable.
All right, bye,
uncomfortable.
I would like walk out of the room to like send him out, and like kind of.
I remembered my voice for the barkeep.
Yeah, I did too a while ago. I wasn't gonna say anything else.
And yeah, I'm so mad at myself. It's fine. I'll fix it.
I would go to like kind of walk him out and make sure that he's all set. / kind of be obvious that I'm trying to get a view of. I want to see if anyone is like looking at what's happening upstairs. / if
It's
I
just
could
a
tell.
hallway.
Oh, okay.
He turns around and
I
looks
was
at you,
thinking
and he
something.
gives you like a scroll-looking kind of thing. It has a sticky part on the back, and he says, "Put this on the door tonight. You won't have any trouble."
The inside or the outside?
Inside.
Gotcha. Thank you.
It explodes the direction the door is open, so I assume you don't want it on the outside.
Gotcha. I was yes.
I thought the sock would survive, but mine are a
We're all
little wet.
thinking it. You're just saying it.
I was not thinking it at all.
Well.
And Roland is on his way.
Okay, I go back inside and I look at the like I've dealt with a very uncomfortable amount of explosives in the last 2 days, and I just kind of like put it against the door and I say, wait, am I supposed to take it off of the door before we open it in the morning? Will that kill us?
It only lasts for 8 to 12 hours, and then it will dissolve on its own. Once you shut that door, don't open it.
Right. Thank you. You've already eaten, right? Everything. We can just pass out.
Yep.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Stick. Pass out.
Well, fellas,
Well, do you
How-
rest for the night? Or
I would like to lay down by the fire, watching my clothes dry and wiggling my little toes.
I'm over here like I'm in a gang with terrorists. Everything explodes. Like I don't know that the guy who disappeared in the dark portal didn't blow stuff up on purpose in the other place.
you just hear, Hugh, you just suddenly have flashbacks and a ringing in your ears of a giant explosion. Yeah, you guys are able to get some sleep or rest for the night.
There should be.
Might I recover some health?
I already did.
Oh.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Oh.
O'Reilly.
Elthandor and Flea should be pretty well recovered.
Oh. I only healed 1 point for sleeping.
And Hugh, you're still You could have. You guys could have
Can I have?
administered.
I was gonna
Yeah,
say, can I have?
you
You could
done-
have done treat wounds
Yes,
before
yes,
bed on
yes.
Hugh.
Yeah.
I will do that.
I was just gonna ask if they could help me, get myself back together. I'm a little shook up from being
I will do a. I don't remember
Dwarf napped.
what I have to roll.
beat in the back of the head.
You've got to be trained, right? You're trained in medicine.
Yes.
And so
And we have the kit from the people before.
I can do it in
Yes.
Foundry. Oh, hold on.
One.
You're going to roll
If
it.
you open up the
The DC is 15.
Well, doesn't help at all. It was 12.
Hold on.
if you open up
Unless
the
I have-
action,
Additional.
Isn't it if you just don't meet it, it's half?
I have to add the actions to.
I think if you fail, it's nothing, and if you critically,
If,
fail,
yeah.
bad,
It's
pretty
only if
bad.
you critically fail or critically succeed. So that would have taken an hour, and it wouldn't have worked. But in the morning, you could have reattempted it if you want to roll.
Yeah.
You just have to get a 15 or higher.
What's it called? Medicine? No, medicine.
No, treat wounds.
There's also if
Yeah,
you if you
remember
have
we
the,
tried to figure this out the other day?
You're trained, right?
It'll be an exploration. It'll be in the exploration tab.
It's the DC's
And then you
15,
can click the tree wounds macro.
and if you succeed, it's 2d8.
Oh, yeah, that's much better. 22?
Yeah. 22 is not critical, but yeah, 2d8 is what you roll, and then Hugh, you can take that as healing.
Also,
Ooh. 13.
Yeah, I'm back to full.
And it is morning. The rune on the door is now gone, having dissolved away in the night. The door is not open. No one is impeded upon you.
I gotta say, I miss so badly just being at the farm. Since having left,
Roll a d4. It's a new day.
same one.
Oh.
Since having left, I have been attacked by tooth fairies, blown up on a bridge, lost a friend, come back to a friend, found out he was a criminal that blew up a different bridge, was kidnapped, had someone impersonating me as a murderer, and now is doing some. It was so much easier when I just had crops.
Wait, someone was impersonating you?
Yeah, while you were gone, it was some sort of shape changer situation that decided he was going to take my identity and then go kill people and eat them because that's what he needed for energy. Some to do with magic, not a fun time.
He needed their life force energy.
yeah, we should
Yeah,
have
yeah.
shared with Rue the whole
Roland.
Roland, right?
I'm
was
sure
it?
Rulof is the
So who?
Everlight.
Gotcha.
it
the
probably
whole-
So who
works.
did he kill?
Doppelganger.
There was a
situation.
strand of about 5 people that were murdered in town
There was
while
like
I
two
was
of
or
the
was not looking like, well, it was or was not looking like me. Severely scared and beat a man that was then terrified of me. That was fun.
Not you again?
And then we ended up here.
Well, that's crazy.
This has been the best part of the experience since leaving home.
Which part? Right now?
Tasting the dragon's pickle. It is a phenomenal beverage, and I am glad to be here.
I can't say I agree more with you. Because it'd be a crime, because I do.
It is
It's so
delicious.
good. Wow. It's full bodied.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Has a nice brine aftertaste.
It's viscous.
Fills you more than you think it would.
I hate you guys so much.
I was trying so hard not to laugh.
I could.
Don't even.
Oh, buddy.
You can take a lot of dragon pickle.
Yeah, some people. Yeah.
Yeah.
Others not.
High
so much.
tolerance.
Anyway, it has been a rough time.
Listen, at least you weren't kidnapped.
That's true, but
Yeah.
blowing up a town, getting kidnapped, they kind of go hand in hand. Blowing down,
Do they?
bountied, kidnapped.
Huh.
Crime, punishment, it happens.
We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, because we'll be right back.
I've got a party.
we're back. Thanks for hanging in there. So it's morning. You guys are well rested now. No more fatigue. Mostly healed back up. What do you do?
Well, fellas, we're gonna have to, make our way at some point to the library. But do you guys have anything you need to do? Any of your studies?
Question is, do you have anything you need done around town so that you don't get? I don't think you should leave the room
I need
until
some
we're ready to go.
new glasses.
Okay.
Can you transmute me a new eyeball?
I can't do magic.
I'm not allowed to.
You feel a feeling inside you stir as you say that, trying to force itself upon you.
I can't do magic. No,
Can you try?
I should not do magic.
He's got a neighbor.
Can you phone a friend? I'm kidding. Can we try?
Everlight told us we should not use magic
Exactly
unless
that.
we absolutely had to, and I don't think
This feels like that point.
Wait,
I don't think making you a glass. We can go get a rock off the sidewalk and pop it in there.
That's not gonna work either.
I didn't even know you had a glass eye.
This is, well, you're not able to stand that close to an explosion, and
You can only get so close to the sun
yeah,
before.
you're in the
Have you tried out an eye
Sunbird.
patch? That might actually work better.
well, as you can see, it's like there's quite a bit of metal around here to hold it. I don't think that's gonna work. I think you're still gonna be able to see it.
An eye patch, a big eye patch, and a monocle.
What if we concoct me some stilts?
How about we go to the library, and we can get Everlight's help in hiding a fugitive.
Well, we're going to this town's library, not the school library.
Right. I'm saying that we can go to the library, and then make it back to the school.
But we gotta conceal a fugitive if we're gonna go anywhere.
Who's gonna hide me?
How many people
Help
do we
me.
think are in the house
My hair
of
is-
a missing person?
Beat red.
It's the people on the. This is a whole. You realize this is a whole town that we're in, right?
Mm-hmm.
A town with a large population where we have already lost him, and he has already been recognized once. We're gonna get him out of town and to this library, maybe out of town, or at least to this library. We can't just go waltzing
A
about.
mask.
Put the bag back on.
I mean, the other people just put a bag over his head and threw him in a canoe. So
Yeah, we're not
why
doing
can't
that.
we just carry this?
See, what about this? What if I just do this?
Hugh, the thought crosses your mind. Pirates wear eye patches.
I have always wanted to become a pirate. See, what about something like this?
That's not so bad. Say, I don't know where I'm getting this from. Say babushka.
Baba Booey.
Baba, excellent. That's it. That's your native language now. We don't know what it means. This is your alias. And now you just walk around behind us. So we can
go.
somewhat consider
Alright.
you.
What are you guys doing?
This is the
Well,
worst.
we
Are you
need to
going-
find where let's go down and ask our good friend
Landon?
Beryl
Landar.
Landor.
Landor, right?
Landor.
Landar.
Also,
Landor Beryl what?
Barrel chest.
Barrel chest. I thought it was barrel chest. I want to. I thought it was
Landar
something.
barrel chest.
I have it written down. Just
We'll
a
go
moment.
down. Here's the thing. Let's start off on a good note. We'll grab a couple of dragon pickles.
Oh, yeah.
Have a dragon pickle, and we'll talk. We'll have a little breakfast. We'll break a little bread, and we'll ask where the library is.
Sounds good to me.
I don't think a single person aside from possibly us, has ever seen a library. Much less talking to the doorstep of one.
I bet they at least know where it's at, so they
Yeah,
can stay
yeah.
away from it.
Yeah, exactly that.
Ah, yes. What's it? Lithophobia? The trophobia. Also, you seem to get yourself injured or killed often enough. Which you have gotten yourself killed.
I did not get myself killed. That was all of us.
I didn't die.
The only one.
Right, and actually, as far as you know, I could have died and you wouldn't have.
Yeah. I just took a nap.
Short
Yes.
story. I actually pay attention in school, and so up in classes, yada yada.
So you can transmute my eye.
No. You have an elixir of life minor that will be destroyed tomorrow morning, but you can use it today. So, there you go. Now you know.
Do I need to pay you for that?
No.
Okay.
It's something that I'm able to produce for free. So because things. But it'll disappear.
Yeah, it smells like you did
It's
too.
not. I'm still learning, so it's not potent enough to last 124 hours.
Did you make this out of the beets?
No.
Did
I
you?
keep things in my bag that I use to keep us alive.
You should use those more often.
I'm trying.
Were you hiding this from us?
No. Yesterday I had an antidote because I thought we might find something that with things that could hurt.
Oh.
And antidotes are really important when you're trying to survive for a longer period of time.
A werewolf.
No.
Oh.
And I got there. The idea of a venomous werewolf just like the last straw. And I'm like, okay, cool, time to go do something.
A couple of dickles, shall we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys saunter downstairs and you see Landar.
Morning, Landar. Can we get 3 of
Good
them?
morning.
Did you successfully dye the rest of your hair, or is it like?
Yeah, it's
you,
still
Like, do you try to dye it and then
Very
undye it or
crappily
something?
red.
Oh, yes. It is my friends. I'm so glad you're here.
Landor, thank you so much.
It's Landar.
Landar, sorry. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Could we get some like porridge or something for breakfast and a
Of
couple of
course.
those dragon pickles?
Of course. It's a little early for that, don't you think? But hey, who am I to judge?
We've had quite the day, Landar.
Of course, of course.
You know
Any
us.
big
The day yesterday.
Sure. Any big plans for the day to get started? Yeah?
Well, you know, I figured we'd come down here and get the day started a little early, then, you know, spice it up in the afternoon and try to go find a murderer.
Who
Missing
was?
person? We don't know that they've been murdered.
Murderer.
Who's missing?
Do you know where the library is?
Yeah, of course.
We'll tell you later when we solve the case.
All right. Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Mister.
Can we get some directions to the
Indeed.
library since
Yeah.
we know where? Since you know it, because we don't.
Sure, of course.
We just know we need to go there.
You're my friends, of course. Anything.
What about an ice pack for the back of my head?
Did you? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you had a weird lump in your head yesterday. Well,
I like this permanent. If you sleep with it, it stays.
Yeah. After getting treat wounds done.
Yeah. Oh, it's treat wound. That is a bruise. That is a
My
knot
friend, I
on the
think there's
top
some
of my head.
time, if you spend 2 full days doing some rest,
You feed him on the opposite side of the head. It'll even out.
push it back.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you just,
Yeah, does that look weird?
Landor?
it looks fine. He puts down porridge in front of you. Yeah, so you guys work for the Everlight, right? Everlight
yeah.
University?
Yeah, we did
Yeah.
say that because we had the.
Yeah, you said that yesterday. Do you work at the Everlight University too, Mr.
I am sure. You know what?
All right.
I was gonna be like, well, you guys already told them last night, so yeah, we are employees of the school.
Oh, very cool.
Yes.
Well, let's try to stay out of trouble. Will you be returning? Do you want to extend your room rental another night?
Yeah.
Okay, he's saying yes. I don't have a clue, but
We'll go ahead and pay for it.
Yeah.
We're good for it.
We
All right.
have to
Yeah.
carry all of our bedding and stuff if we leave it here.
Yeah, we could leave most of our packs here.
All
Travel
right.
a little light.
Yes,
That it's gonna be safe back there, right?
of course.
I knew I liked you.
Nothing but the best.
It's also on the school's budget anyways.
yeah, but-
So I may have asked you this yesterday, but I may have forgot. You know, blunt force trauma to the head.
Mm-hmm.
You-
Yes, as it happens,
Have you ever wanted to be a pirate?
So why are you having a drink this early in the morning?
A long time ago,
Yes.
I had dreams of being a captain, sailing across the seas and seeing all of the sights around the world. And then I left and came here and started the Dragon's Pickle instead.
Why the dragons?
You see a little mistiness to his eyes as he's fondly thinking back on these memories. What did you say?
Why the dragon's pickle?
Because it was for sale. And I couldn't afford to change the name, so I bought it and turned it into the tavern. And then my no good, dirty, rotten, pig stealing cousins decided to start their own elsewhere.
Call.
The Dragon's Pickle.
There's 2 dragon's pickles.
There's last count. Last time I got royalty check, I think it was like 4.
Well, if you had your choice, what would this bar be called, Landar?
A wisp on the sea.
We're gonna get you that sign.
What are you gonna do with all the customized mugs?
I've kind of built a whole persona around it, but
Yeah, there is a whole.
maybe I could start an
There could
upscale.
still be dragon's pickles at the wisp of the sea.
Maybe I could create an upscale version of the Dragon's Pickle.
Yeah.
The wisp of the sea. The wisp of the sea then could transplant its profit into the Dragon's Pickle. The sea into the pickle.
Just gotta reinvest. I think that's me.
I like
on the
that.
front end, you might want to put more money.
How much would a new sign be?
Oh, probably not much now. It's more of the branding identity and
Yeah, you're right.
crisis. It's fine.
Maybe
know.
one day. If I ever feel like retired, I'll come back. We'll own the wisp of the sea. Hugh has no idea what that means.
Means that your receiver portion over yonder died or shut off or
One of them.
Both.
Can you phantom power those?
I just had that thought. That would be a great, amazing.
Yeah. You should be able to phantom power the receiver through XLR. Because,
That'd be dope.
not in that
Should be coming in clear now.
rate.
It's flashing red, so it's gonna die.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys have this amazing moment with Landar, and then you leave to go to the library.
Which we now have directions for, yes.
We do.
Yes, you do.
Hugh, put your hat back on.
Oh. Sorry.
You make your way through the streets, and it's still snowing very lightly, but lights are going up. Multicolored string lights are being hung around the city
In the morning?
as they're
Yeah,
they're
they're
preparing
work-
for the Festival of Lights.
We're working on the Festival of Lights. It's supposed to happen next week.
You guys knew about this?
Yeah, we did. We talked to some people
It's a
yesterday. While we were looking for you, we ended up
Yeah.
talking to some guards. They told us some information.
You
Really looking. I'm just kidding.
you find the library. The lights are off. The door has not. It doesn't appear to have been opened because the snow has not been disturbed, and the door swings out. But it's not locked. You don't hear anything.
Let's just go inside.
You pull the door open and the snow moves. You enter the library and you're met with shelves upon shelves and rows upon rows of books. There seems to be a small writing desk where someone would check you in. The lights are on, the lamps are on, flickering as normal, because they're the kind that flicker to make it seem like they're flames. But no one's home. You pull the door shut behind you.
Library? One person?
No, it's the city library, but as you pull the door closed behind you, who would have shut the door? Who would have been the first person in?
Mid.
Flea would be the first in?
I said mid.
Mid.
I probably would have opened the door to the library.
So Hugh, you're in the front.
Oh, I was holding the door open for you guys. That's what was happening.
The door shuts, and Hugh, off in the distance, in some kind of ambiguous direction, you hear a...
You guys hear that throat goblin?
Kind of like a...
I don't know that I heard anything yet.
What was that?
You guys hear that?
Hills.
I just go, shh. Quiet, please.
Who are we going to disturb?
And everything is silent, and that's where we'll pick up next time.
This is a library.
Bickering.
This is a
in
library.
On Table Fables.
This is a place of study. Look at our books.
But that's what we'll pick up next time,
Take a look.
because this is going to take a while.
Oh.
But it's going to be fun.
So, like, can you give me a hint? How cute is this monster? Scale 1 to 10.
Monster
1.
Gross.
Hug.
1 being the highest? That's pretty good.
That's pretty.
That's damn. This
cute.
is it rolling? Are you saying it's hot?
No. I'm not saying anything particular.
That is saying something vaguely.
Yeah. But until next time, watch out for tooth fairies, because those suckers will pop your teeth out and then chew on them. Yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Yeah, and we'll see you. We're going to be streaming on Mondays from now on. Well, we need to talk to you about that.
Maybe.
News to me.
Probably, maybe, I don't know. Follow us on social media and you'll find out. But yeah, we'll see you later. Bye.
Please like and subscribe.